everybody, how you been doing? Hey everybody, I've been doing pretty fine. Hey everybody, ready to stream, and hey everybody, 'cause we're getting started. I like how I look over at my stream. There it goes. I was like waiting for the transition. It was making me a little worried that I messed up somehow. Alright, let's get into this. Let's get some things set up real quick, and then we're going to shift to a little bit of a different idea for today's stream and session in general, as there's not a lot for Wobbles to do.
Yeah, I found it.
Where am I?
Hot dog. Hi.
Oh, that's right.
Hot
Oh,
dog.
hot dogs.
Yeah, actually, I forgot to mention that my place is decked out with these things.
There's a
a
couple
bunch
more.
of hot dogs in your
Places too?
hole? There's like,
Ooh, what is up with my PC?
there's like a bunch of these
He's not happy.
paintings all over the place.
Hello?
I'm gonna put these all-
Hello?
Check
Well,
something.
Probably the same person.
I
Check-
hear a voice.
sells the
Hello?
hot
What are you
dogs, right?
checking?
The same pit. Wait, someone actually sells the hot dogs?
Well, they always
They're-
come in like little hot dog carts. I've never paid for a single one of them, but
What?
I haven't
Yeah, I got them all
either.
for free.
I mean, I'm paying with my
Forgot to mute
health apparently.
in-game?
But you know, that's. Oh, I don't think you can read those words, Kira. I'm sorry.
You're already dead.
Oh yeah, I've got this in my place too.
Oh, the jail has a hot dog
Um,
man now.
Oh, what are his crimes?
Vandalism.
Vandalism, having two cool shades.
Oh god.
Like if you have shades like those, like you're breaking some law, you know.
What about the ketchup kids?
I don't know who the ketchup kids are.
Fuck. Oops. Minecraft looked weird in my task manager, so I ended it, and apparently it was what I thought it was. Or what I didn't think it was. And that should clear up some space so things function properly. There. It's not Minecraft I ended. I ended something else. Ha ha ha. Oops. God damn it. Let's just hop back in real fast. Oops, daisy. That was a silly mistake to make.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Not a thing, my friend.
At least one on the.
Only that I could fucking go
Market.
for one right
Oh
now.
my god. Every conversation.
Oh,
Walk this way.
Oh right, yeah. Where's Kay?
Emma, should we put him in an obsidian box?
Hello.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going on today.
Hello.
Hello.
Ding dong. Ding
I'm
dong.
Oh,
sorry.
there's-
I
there's-
wasn't holding down my
there-
phone. Do
there's
we have
a-
obsidian?
I think I do. Hold on.
That'd be cool.
I might not. I might be full of shit. Hold
Looks like the lights are on, but no one's home.
What in the hell?
You would know all about that.
A collection.
Isn't he missing a piece?
Miss
Oh yeah. No piece I had.
Missing the fat Jeb titties.
Oh dear, oh dear.
the what?
Excuse me?
You know, there was the top part and the bottom part. And then
Forgot
there was
for a second that this is also a chicken
Dad has
room.
bad titties?
Oh, it's so
the-
funny.
Just saying.
Well, where are
That
they?
that
Get
chicken,
hung up.
there
I
it
don't
is.
know. You tell me.
I want to see.
Oh, you took the head off. I thought she had the jib fat titties.
No. I don't think I could wear the Jeb fat titties.
I'm here for the titties.
You know
Aren't we
that-
all?
Get in line. Come on.
So should we at least like remove the corpse hot dog on the ground, or like?
Is it a
Are
corpse?
we sure? Yeah,
I
is
mean,
it a
it's
corpse?
on the ground.
If it's
like
a corpse, it's a
corpse,
crime scene.
It's
Do hot
probably
dogs
leave it.
become
If
corpses
Gary
when they're on the
is,
ground?
Like we could have had him buried.
Oh, should we bury him in the?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go, let's bury
Another
the hot dog.
Right next to Burn Boy, the second death.
Alright, let's do it.
See if
This
I
is a
can.
very small graveyard, I will
Not
say.
quite.
We have like room
He needs-
for one more person.
Here, he needs to be buried with the hot dog.
No, we haven't
Wait,
really.
Who's gonna be buried with the hot
We
dog?
haven't really had a need for many more, I guess.
The hot dog.
What about his ketchup
Do
kid?
I have the abilities?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, there we
we
go.
have ketchup kid.
We gotta find them. There
We
we go.
gotta find the ketchup kid.
Hold on, does anybody have a chest on them?
Nope.
Oh, so we can bury the.
Oh, I missed the R in construction. We're just gonna leave it. That's funny.
From the town.
Or he's lost.
That's possible as well. I had magic from like Jib's place, and I was kind of wondering if you could like use this to like replace his old one.
Oh, I have a.
You
Interesting.
can't just replace magic, man.
Oh, I don't know if that's true. I mean, this is
I
Shiro's
mean-
magic. I don't really know what happened to that guy, but I have it, so.
Oh,
I mean, okay,
I
so
love how this is just
Shiro
normal.
means white in Japanese,
Yeah.
and Kuro means black. I imagine that if you give Kuro Shiro's magic, either something great will happen or something terrible will happen.
Yeah, like he'll become white.
I think this is like an anti.
That would be awful.
Wow, you would- you would-
Oh, yeah.
We can't whitewash Coral. That's not an option.
You guys have K
There
over
it is.
Huh?
You guys have K over there?
Okay.
Kuro.
The black guy.
He's talking about Kuro.
Like the cereal.
no, I've not seen him before.
Damn.
Where did?
Where the hell did he go?
I've also got one of these.
Did we see him last time?
I think it's just natural for us to bypass these
Right
fences
before going to bed?
because
No,
of the way the
maybe?
terrain is built.
You guys also were met by the ketchup kid hot dog.
I mean, we just got this sign. I don't think we got any of the extra stuff.
Wait,
got
because
like
this is the hot dog husband, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And the ketchup kids are I don't know.
Maybe
I
the
really
ketchup kids are
hate
the other
this.
hot dogs around.
Or perhaps it's just
The fact
a
that this
meme.
is in both towns and the fact
No,
that it means that we
No,
basically
no.
just turn
Serious
off
lore
all sound
Okay.
makes me really annoyed.
Okay, all right. I'll trust the crowd here, I guess.
This image was blessed to us from somewhere. Clearly, it means something more than just being a meme.
Only the most sacred of images gets
Yeah,
gets
see?
to be displayed in this town. So you know, this absolute masterpiece and
Hot dog stand
this one.
by hot dog.
Yeah. Teenager post number. Wait, there's like 13,726 more of these.
13,726
Not a stick.
masterpieces, and that's if they stopped at this one. Although this one is a masterpiece, I would stop here if I was the creator.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think you can top that.
I don't think so either.
I think I'd stop right there.
We're discussing fine art.
Literally how it works.
Why don't we find Aria?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea. Do you think she's working on her satellite dish?
Oh, I know where she's at.
I am just wandering.
good.
I should be clear. Just listening and wandering.
Felt compelled to
But-
try to get you to.
For today's session, we will be working a little bit more on this build rather than chasing people around, as I don't have a lot prepared for chasing people around, especially for today.
Problematic.
Just used most of my tools at this point. I need to make some more, but I have not gotten around to it. And with how tied up the group has been with each other, makes things pretty difficult. So to the same extent, I want to set up this. I need to set up a new system. We need to have an idea at least of how to separate people a little bit better on our end. I'm thinking of setting up some kind of fetch quest setup. Something that basically says, alright, you need to go with one person at most to some location, which will enable me to pull spooks. That's the whole core of it. It's like, go collect mushrooms for me. And those mushrooms happen to be haunted. Alright. I think first things first is I'm going to get some normal stone. I don't have enough. I want to close this off. Stop these chickens from trying to escape all the time. It's so weird. Chickens, like, I don't know if it's just pathing or what, but they find a door and that's where they want to be. The whole room, door. Whole room, door. 3 chickens on screen, 18 chickens on screen. Well, let's go collect eggs from the egg cart. No. I don't know why I've decided to put so many chickens in there. I just think it's funny.
Okay,
Then in
you
that
fucking
case, we're
red.
nothing but holes.
Yeah, there you
All
go.
We're
holes.
porous.
We're all
very
holes.
porous.
You bet this. So I found this itchy
Who wants to
place,
go to the drug
right?
spot to get all holes filled?
Pick it up.
No, I'm just gonna
Deal
no.
with it.
Well,
No,
maybe
you got a
I
picture of a
don't
hot
know.
dog.
It's magic.
Yeah.
We have many of
Can't you
those. You
just,
should
like,
come
replace
see.
your own
It's
music with it?
we buried one
I'll have
already.
to get someone to
You buried
install
one?
it, but
Yeah, it
well,
was
we
on
can
the
definitely
ground and
take a look
everybody
at
thought
that.
it was dead.
Well, you know, like
I didn't realize they named it
install
your
was
hot
the
dog
best word I
husband.
could come up with. off the
Okay,
top of
so
my
this
head.
meme. Wait, where'd the meme go?
But
it's right here.
Important
yo,
lore. Important.
Oh yeah, that makes
What's
sense.
up?
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to smash you.
Just gonna smack
but
me
you know,
around.
I've got
I didn't
to
mean to.
I cannot
yeah,
believe the
so then
power
we
is going
found
to your head like this.
not install.
we
but,
found
like,
these hot
implant.
Don't
dogs
have
everywhere.
any cobble.
Yeah,
And
Rats.
that's
it's like
Oh my
like an
that's our
organ
story.
in a way.
Fuck you.
Okay.
Fuck your cartoon.
So I have to
hot
find
dog
someone to do
husband.
that. So I'll probably go see
Fuck his
Mr.
stupid
Dr.
son.
Oh my
Glasses.
god.
See what he
And
can do.
fuck the ketchup kids.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck their
What?
sunglasses.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. What?
Maybe I need to build my jazz bar
Yeah,
deeper.
here you go.
Just so that when you enter the jazz bar, it's tranquil in comparison to the rest of the fucking place.
We had a block of dirt.
Take all that. I'm gone.
I can
I'm
hear
gone. Leave me alone.
everything.
Kuro threw it into the ocean.
Oh my
No,
god.
I had it. I gave it all. I don't have any more.
That's not what I was doing. That's
You
what
might,
I'm gonna do.
Please.
But Kira, don't look at this.
Oh,
it's got
I
bad
have some.
Too late.
Actually.
You already read it.
No.
We're gonna make these into bricks.
Oh, Des nuts.
Monster Des
Oh.
nuts.
Yes, nuts.
Oh dear.
All right. It's time to change a law. Do you want to get rid of Des nuts?
No. It's
I feel
part
like
of our
we-
heritage. This town was built on Des nuts.
Oh.
Actually, we found this.
No.
Couldn't be more right.
These are different.
We could
Oh, well.
scrap killing
Cobble
children
deep
is
slate
cool.
versus deep
Oh,
slate.
Ed,
guess.
by the
Eh?
way, you're no longer judge, so you're good now.
Oh, boy. Nice.
Or you're no
Yeah.
longer dictated to be the judge at the very
I
least.
can't
Yeah,
really
yeah,
be.
You can choose to be
mischievous
judge if
anymore.
you want to. However, because you're no longer a public official, you can be bullied.
Okay. I guess that's fair.
What about
Okay, so we've got killing children is cool if they deserve it. No stealing magic. And
no
we could
forgery.
Totally
bullying
distracted again.
public
I zoned out
officials.
listening to that.
No forgery is a bad one.
Let's
that's
see.
One we probably won't. But I can take some bullying as
What
And the
about-
other thing I wanted
can
to
take the block.
do physically,
Or 1A.
before we switch over
That's
to
the
the
other
little
law.
trick I got in my sleeve,
It's a law.
is what I'm going to call it when
It's
it's
a
not
law.
really a
I
trick,
don't know,
but
I think maybe we do get rid of the evidence locker 1A. I think it's kind of a shit.
Where
law.
else do we put the evidence?
Maybe
what if we
evidence
moved the evidence locker?
2D?
Oh yeah.
Do you
Or not
do
to
you
be.
want to dig out a new evidence locker?
Well, no. I mean, it just replaced the name.
almost look like this chicken's a different color. No, it doesn't. It's just lighting.
Yeah, just change the law from tier 1A to 2B.
Okay, do we want to change
Well, that makes
law?
terracotta. That's. Oh, I didn't know
Aye.
that. Wait,
Aye.
no.
Aye. Okay. I'm on it.
I actually wanted
You're doing God's work.
Thank you.
bricks.
God's work
Wait,
granted
why-
to me, the president.
I didn't know that. I used to make
Well, as long as
bricks.
there's
President of
no,
Queensboro.
like,
Gosh, Gummer.
editing or force shit going on
Give me
where
my
I
clay
can
back.
speak for a little bit. I'll talk to you guys later.
Alright.
And we never saw him again. Why'd you push me down?
I did it. I was going
Oh,
down,
sorry.
and you just fell down with me.
Good to know. I'm just gonna toss these in
I
to
have
make
a
bricks
thing.
instead.
But I have to.
Terracotta's-
Make made.
Nice. Not what I wanted.
I don't have stuff to make cookies, but I'll show you guys in a second.
Bricks are more jazz associated, I feel. When I think of like a jazz bar, I can picture a pretty decent number having like
I'll come get you guys.
brick layering, but not
It's nuts.
like smooth terracotta, you know. Terracotta is mostly
What if
used
it's
though
more
just
hot
for
dogs?
color splashes, I realize, but even still.
What was that?
What if they're making magic?
I have a funny. I want to put this in the
Although,
world.
you know, the connection between the hot dogs and the hot dogs that we've been eating only just occurred to me.
That's why it's important lore.
It was a slow burn.
Are you collecting
Hello.
something here?
Yeah, I'm getting lava.
Okay. Oh wow.
Mezzo, what are you up to?
I've been working on
I'm working on furnishing a new
stuff.
building.
Yeah, it
Cool.
seems like
What
quite
building?
a drop off.
Yeah, there's a
You
little
like
more
to
down here
come out?
that I'm working on.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I like how I went ahead and did this. I put this in the world.
It's a work in progress.
No, no one's gonna see it.
Apparently so, Kuro. Okay, well then I'll let you at it then.
Yeah, the caves are not fun to deal with. There's so much stalactites and stalagmites and pointy bits that can hurt you.
Yes.
And I'm gonna let
What?
you know a secret, Kuro.
What's that?
I'm very frail right now. Like I could be basically like one shot. I have no health.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
give
if you
him
were
a
to do
scare.
that, it would hurt a lot. Who?
Hey Ghost. Hey Rick.
Hey! I'm telling people secrets. They just come in here and try to murder me.
No, I purposely missed.
I mean at the very least, I mean you're a dragon, so the
Oh,
bigger
dear.
your horde is, the stronger you
That
get,
was actually
right?
a little close.
Yeah.
That's
Really.
what they told back at Ornicia. So what's your horde?
My horde?
Yeah, what do you-
This is most of it right now.
Yeah, but this is stuff. What's an item that you hold a lot of value in? You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
some
yeah.
dragons who. Okay, so you want to collect all the money pops so that way you have a stronger horde.
Yeah.
Because the stronger one item is, the stronger a dragon is.
So,
Okay. So I get all the. Why are you just crashing through my stuff?
Oh, sorry, I really wasn't trying to hit you. Hey, Lotus.
hi. I have a
Hi.
question for Kira.
Yeah.
May I make a mending
just want my
villager
arrow
out
back,
of one of your
honestly.
boys?
They're gonna become farmers, but
Oh,
I mean, eventually, yes.
Oh, that. Well, why don't you make another one?
That's the plan. The plan is to make 1 billion.
Oh,
Here,
what
I need some. I'm gonna need to go to Sandy's and
I
get
won't
some.
get my arrow back while I.
Hi,
beds.
Sandy is right here.
Yes, Sandy. Could I steal some?
I think I'm
wool
getting
from
my
your
arrow
place?
back. I wonder if I can find I just need a normal arrow.
Yes, although I
Something
don't
to
think
shoot.
I have many sheep that are not naked.
Jesus.
You're just. You're just hanging around with naked sheep.
Not a single
What if
arrow
I
in
take some
sight.
back here? If I breed
Wait,
them up and then like.
Kuro, where
take a
were
couple.
you?
What do you mean?
I don't know. People were searching for you.
I was with Arya.
Oh, that explains.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been meaning to take the sheep outside so they can actually eat grass and they can actually get more wool. But,
So that way
some
they
are
can
inside
touch
and-
grass.
There we go.
Huh?
That way they can touch grass.
Yeah, they can touch grass. Wait, did you go the long way around? You do know there's like the expressway now.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Silly chickens. You're not allowed to escape.
The fancy express. Oh wow.
If I could have knocked down a stalactite, that would have been funny. But I wouldn't have aimed it at Kira anyways. Ooh, more eggs. All right. Now then, I think we're in a position where we can go ahead and do what I was trying to do. I don't think I have a way to remove these faster. This is going to be a little quiet for a second while I do my thinking here, but it's fine. Oh, hello there. Doing alright. What about you? I do apologize, I do not speak English, my brain. I do not speak Spanish, but I can more or less discern some basic Spanish. That's what I was trying to say. I'm doing alright. Think that means no. Como esta is how are you? I don't know what todo bien is. Okay. I'm working on setting up a split screen so I can do what's going forward here because we're playing. So this is an SMP, but my goal for today is to work on something external that'll be put into the game. Which means that I'm going to have one feed that's dedicated to the Minecraft game and all my chickens. Yeah, this is survival. This is multiplayer, so we've got, I think it's 11 people on right now. We do lots of very silly stuff on this. Like, I am a ghost. I'm invisible by all accounts. Which, the drawback being, I couldn't hurt a fly if I wanted to. But we're trying to set up a jazz bar, so that's my goal first and foremost right now. Mostly because it started out as a joke and is going to become something real as in turn. That's not how this works, I'm afraid. This is a whitelisted server focused on content creation, so we only invite explicit people. But, you know, that's just kind of how it goes. It's too risky to invite random individuals, and since, again, this is focused on content creation, everyone goes through a level of screening to make sure that, you know, they'll be able to add to the content appropriately. Now, what was I doing? Lost my chain of thought there. I would like to copy you to here. Beautiful. Even so, we have... I know we're not accepting anybody right now, and we've got at least 1 or 2 people in line for the next openings. I'm not sure. Because there's also this detail that they keep paying attention to. Not everybody is a content creator directly. It's kind of about the mesh and making sure people can play around smoothly. So for the most part, it's closer friends. It's kind of like, how do I put this? When you toss together a bunch of content creators without any actual like frame of reference, you'll end up with a lot of individual people working their own essentially content. So we've got to mix and blend. So it's focused on the content creation, yeah. We do. Give me a second. It's not attached to my channel yet. I don't know if I will attach it directly. But we have, so there's the fan side Discord, which would be attached to, and I can send it, I think. the player side Discord is connected directly to what we do, so it doesn't get it sent out.
Aria.
Let's see.
That's a possibility.
I'm gonna have to wait a bit before I can get a hold of that, actually. Stick around by all means. If not, it's not a big deal. I've only just started streaming all of this. I've been in it for a while, but I've not had all the tools I wanted to have for it. Let's see. Gosh darn it, I knew I kept losing track of something.
Aria moved to the,
So I need to copy you. Toss that on top. Oh, right. Oh, I can. That's funky. That's funky. I like that. I think we'll stick to that just 'cause I think it's funky. And then I make a window capture. Where'd you go? There you are. But how you doing? I don't think I asked that directly yet. Or if I did, it slipped under the rug. There it is. Seems like most of the activity has finally left the town, which will make this a bit of a quieter situation, which actually works out well. Especially, given that I'm focused a lot right now on... Weird, I wonder why I can transform that however I want. What setting is on this? No, we definitely want all that on screen for the purposes. So I'm going to move that up. I'm editing something behind the scenes. I'm using Studio. It's nice, Studio Mode. Didn't used to have it for OBS. At least I didn't use it. I feel like it's new. I don't know what setting is on this. It's not on that. Copy, rotate, properties? Oh, it's probably that. Interesting. I don't know if I can change that. Chroma, color, crop. I might as well take a little bit off the top so we don't have URLs showing up. Oh, beans. This is going the wrong direction. This is so weird. I'm not used to playing with this. You rat. And then I can add scaling. There we go. This isn't going to be the prettiest thing in the world, but hey. We do this. Yeah, this will be silly. So we're just going to toss that on top. I went through all that effort to try and split screen it, and then the end result was, oh, this seems funnier and works better. Sometimes that's just how it goes. The game is not going to let me release my mouse without having a menu up. That's fine. I only wanted to have something other than the Minecraft menuing system in that spot. That's fine. It just looks like it's my inventory now. That we'll go with that, you know? While we are at it, I'll have a little bit of music playing. Alright, so first things first that we're going to work on is trying to make the basic structure for the jazz bar. I do not have enough frame of reference for how these correlate perfectly. That is to say, like, what my size limitations are. I don't know if I need to consider this from a, like, make it furniture by furniture, or if I can make the whole room the way I want to, and then just have it attached to a single item frame. I know part of my limitation is what I can do with display when I put it in frame. It's like I can scale her all the way up. But it doesn't mean I know how big that is in relation to what I put down. Thinking about it at times 4... Well, only thing to do is to start. Toss one down. But yeah, this will be most of the stream. I know the layout's not necessarily great, but that's kind of the idea. Where do we start? If we're going to do a jazz bar, I suppose the first thing I need... Yeah, I had a feeling they'd take off. It always bites me when especially when, like, small streamers, someone pops in and that, like, they play it cool, just being kind, and then it's can I have the IP? Immediately puts me on edge. Like, it's so fucked up. It's not about you. I get wanting to play the game. I feel like they're... I don't know. It irks me. What? I zoned out and I come back to Jeblings. Excuse me? Oh, it's the Kairas. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna start with a table. Table seems like something I want to make. That's one too low. Table also will give us a frame for where the ground is, which I do want to pull up a bit. I guess I can just use translation for that and save as much space as I can. So I was thinking about what I'm going to do in order to make sure when I put it in the item frame, I can entrench the item frame a bit without having it stick to the floor. It's not. I guess it's not a big deal if it sticks to the floor. I just want it to be as hard to touch as possible. It might be better to stick it to the floor though, so there's no hole in the ground. None of the items I know of get very large in item frames, which makes it harder for me to do the RNI quality testing. We'll go with R&D. That's what I was looking for. I knew there was a word for it that wasn't quality. I get the feeling this is going to end up very small. But, we'll see what happens. Duplicate, move it over. Honestly, if I end up with a fairy jazz bar, let's just say like a petite one, I'd be fine with that as well. I think I'll make it a thinnish tabletop. It's a kiddie table now. Fudge. Alright, well, that's a little coffee stand. I can't do round. I could use more blocks and I could make it into a rounded table. I can make a bar stool. Let's do some quick sniffing around for the word jazz bar and see if we have anything that gives us a good feel here. So here's a more bar-ish style. Round tables, comfy chairs, and a stage. Then you got your... Okay, that gives a pretty clear layout. And it looks like every one you can kind of clearly dictate is going to go. There's a stage with performance, which is the idea. Got your bar typically in place. Not here, but this is also really nice. I like this one. Let's see. That's got a more diner feel. Here's a jazz bar. This is very snazzy. I like the, I can't tell what that is. Oh, I think it's a straw. I think this is a straw top. So yeah, we can definitely boil this out to a couple of key details. All right. I like these hanging lights too. Kind of makes me want to play with them. Although if I did that, I'd have to use those as separate furniture pieces. Which I do like the idea of just making a large amount of furniture set pieces to toss into houses and calling it like ghost furniture. The only detail is I don't sit down and do enough work in modeling to necessarily make that happen, but I'd still like to try. It's a fun idea. It's not really a purposeful idea, but it does give everybody a lot of tools to play with. I have too many ideas now that I'm the one, because like I held back last season a lot with some ideas because, well, one, I didn't need to do a lot of building, so the ideas were a lot more focused on like pragmatic stuff in order to keep progressing the idea or the core piece that was Squirrel Underground. Yeah, round tables is like a big dramatic piece and consistent piece in these. I'm surprised. I mean, it makes sense. I like it. I like this jazz bar. Oh, look at this. Is like a... Oh, I do not know the name of the aesthetic. Oh, this is nice. This is high class. This is definitely not something I can do feasibly. It'd be fun to like really fiddle around with Blockbench and try to create some things like this. It's like with the angled pieces, you could make. Let's see if I can get something to roll here, because I just want to try and make those curtains, right? So you'd kind of take this. I would like this to happen somewhere else. Let's do it here. So you would just kind of take this, raise that up, kind of flatten it. Then we're just going to do pretty much the same piece. In fact, let's duplicate it and rotate it so it's the polar opposite. Vertice is X. Just snap vertices together, right? And we can make this like bamboo sheet looking effect. And then if we were to color this correctly, it'd work pretty well. In fact, if we took another piece, I have an idea here. We're just going to pull you out. In fact, rotate you a little bit further. So you have a... Is that the angle I'm looking for? I don't think it is. I think that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to trim you down so you're just a pillar. I'm partly doing what I'm doing now because I know Clark will watch this later. Yeah, it didn't work. I need that back. I need you to vertice snap to like here just so I have you on hand. It's going to be the wrong one, isn't it? Yeah. It's my newest cube. So now we've created this like neat structure. And then if I were to keep doing this, so I've got these two. Use X, snap that there. X, snap the back corner there. You get that bamboo sheet. If we add... Yeah, I don't think I can get much better than the bamboo sheet effect, which is to say... Just to pull up for reference, since it's not that hard to get. Or... Is that what I'm thinking? That's not quite what I'm thinking of. Let's grab... instead of the word... privacy... Oh, what were they called? I mean, this here is what I'm referring to, or like this. This is what I was talking about. This kind of design. Which is nice, but it's not the silky curtain effect I was trying to create. I don't know if I ever said what I was trying to create, actually. Oops. I gotta learn to enunciate my thoughts a little bit better. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and remove those. They are not progressing this project. What I do know is that I'm going to need to make these tables round for the pure aesthetic's sake. I'm trying to think of what my best table style is going to be. I've got 3 ideas for making it round. But I think I end up with diamonds every time. Or stars. Because like I first thought, probably just do all 3 of these and see how it looks. We just give this a 90. If I really care to. I mean, this is really a pain in the ass to texture, but if I texture it right so it doesn't clip, I have something going here. So here we end up with a star table. It's not the prettiest thing, but I'm only trying to test the idea more than anything else. The alternative is to take this whole thing, duplicate it, and move the duplicate like over here with the intention of removing this tabletop. Oh boy, sounds like our dear friend Sandy is stuck dealing with that note block again. Luckily, I don't hear it. Which is actually a little concerning for their sanity. But the other idea is to add some cubes. And instead of making like the same tabletop 18 times, is it really gonna look any better? Because I'm thinking about doing the other way that comes to mind, right? Is instead of doing those sized blocks, we just kind of piece our way big to small. Which I guess the best way to start with that is just to make a center. Like, alright, I want it to go, I don't know, this far this way, this far this way. We duplicate you, rotate it till it's flat. They're really having a fun time, aren't they? So we're just gonna shift it that far. In fact, from here we'll use, I don't know if this will look better. I mean, this will probably have a better step feel to it for like a circle. I just don't know how I feel about having so many blocks on a table. I guess it's just the texture that matters, and I can, it's not a big deal. We had this discussion with Clark once. And go down a step in both directions. Duplicate. I get the feeling when Clark watches this, he's gonna hate it. Do you mind? I'm trying to. There we go. Oh dear, I think I'm losing frames to this. Duplicate. Is there a quick key for duplicate? Control D. Got it. Haven't needed it until now, so hadn't ever considered it. So now we can just start using hotkeys for every little piece. Control D. Almost done. Oh dear. I mean, it can't target me if something came in the room. So that'd be one side. And we'll just go ahead and lock this piece for a second so I can do this. Didn't land it right. There we go. Just grab all of these, duplicate, rotate so they go 90. Okay then. Move it so that when it goes 90, it doesn't leave my zone. It doesn't leave the zone. Thank you. X vertice line up with this boy here. Yeah, then we end up with a diamond. At which point I have just created a very fancy diamond. That was a lot. I knew it. I knew that when I did this, something was going to go wrong, and there was going to be a reason for Clark to come to me and be like, you did that all kinds of fucked up. I don't know why my foresight didn't figure it out by the time I'd done 4 of those. How? So with this many blocks and steps, I should essentially be able to make a rounded table. My brain is not picturing how. Okay. So if I were to I mean, one of the details is that from the center, every spot is the same distance, equidistant. That's a circle, obviously. I'm enunciating these things to help my brain discover the matter at hand and how to solve it, but don't worry about it. I'm struggling. My brain, I don't know what it is today, but I'm not landing on a good answer. I think we're just gonna go with the mildly confusing diamond or star. God damn today, what is happening? Let's throw eggs real fast. Hopefully this isn't like what? I love how many things happen that are like, oh, that sounds like something I would do, but I didn't do it. Well, enough of that. Nope, one more egg. Whee! I got one more chicken. I know you. Look at all the stuff I'm doing in Minecraft, Mom. All of it. All the things you can definitely see me doing. I drop. No, I didn't remove it. How do I. This. What does that do to the view for the stream? It feels like I feel like it was more entertaining like this. Yeah, I can't think of a way to do this without ending up here anyways, and this is just a faster way. It can be refined, obviously, by understanding what and where I'm putting my little blocks, but the core idea was to test A and B is an overcomplicated mess that didn't even accomplish anything. I'm really mad about it. I'm really mad at myself about this. Ugh. It's like, it's a really pretty diamond. But when it counts? Adios. What is that? 30 fucking blocks? 30 blocks to do what this one did. Oh yeah, I locked that one. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go wonky for a second. Alright, sorry about that. Let's see, what are we trying to do here? So we've got our favorite table picked out. So now we need chairs to set up with it. The tricky thing is I'm not aesthetically inclined for, I guess, building inclined. So all of this, I'm like, yeah, I can make a chair. And my first thought is I'm going to make, like, the bare bones of a chair. It's like how the table feels, and I'm trying to decide. Actually, I know what I'll do for the table. This saves on materials and it'll look better. We're going to shift that to one piece in the center. Oh dear. This is the first time she's seen politics. It's been there for ages. I was going to name that my vice president, actually. Oh, it's been there for a long time. Oh dear. Are they... They're gonna open the door. Motherfucker! I'm gonna shoot anyone who opens that fucking door. We're gonna transition back to full.
Okay, so it wasn't louder in Lotus's area, so I didn't hear that at all.
This dog. I feel like I'm hurting these damn chickens. They're just all here.
It sounds super close here.
I don't fucking understand it.
It sounds, and okay, the fact that it takes so long between each thing to play means it probably takes a lot of area, right? Because last time it was using repeaters.
I guess that's potentially true. I mean, to be fair, if they know what they're doing, this shit could be compact as shit and take fucking 5 minutes.
I know, yeah, I know it could take, I know it could use the items and stuff, but last time it was,
Not so advanced.
yeah, it was the other
I think
stuff.
they walked away. I think we're good to go back to what we were doing.
Yes, yes, Redstone, but the specific.
I have too many chickens.
For Redstone.
And no seeds in sight to corral them.
There's no way it's up.
Well, I feel like they ignore me when I tried last.
I mean, here's the thing. I'm gonna go fucking once.
You need to move. No, the other way. The other, the,
Tear the
son of.
town to the ground.
What the hell is this hole here? Is this a...
Yeah.
Is this it?
Nope.
What?
Come to me.
Is this big?
Come here.
It looks like a long-ass
See what I mean? It just
Oh,
stopped
that
caring
leads to your
immediately.
house. You know, I wasn't gonna mention.
Is it because I'm invisible? I didn't think that being invisible would cause
I thought
mobs
it
not
might
to
be,
respond
like,
to
your
items.
secret
That's weird.
tunnel, so I wasn't gonna mention it, but yeah, this leads to your house. Like,
Let's prepare another drink.
oh yeah, they can. Do they go to your house often?
All right. Well, with that fiasco averted,
Oh, evil Lotus.
there's gonna be one clucky jazz bar.
Huh?
I'm gonna need to think of a bunch of chicken puns to put slam poetry on the stage. Oh, you know what? That's what I'll start with. The stage sounds like fun to do.
Oh, that sounded super close. Like,
Okay, so
super
it just
close.
went off? Okay. So
Okay.
it's definitely not over
So
here.
with that, we'll transition
that
back
sounds-
to block benches to focus. With Minecraft as the background, because, you know, that's how we do. Let's try and make one of these jazz bar stages. Which one do we like the most? So we need a piano. That's a project. It's not too hard to make Minecraft wise. Like I can see all the pieces and the way it's gonna play together. Why? You know, it might just be getting mount. I did not ask for this music. Please take me back to the squirrel music and loop it like I meant to do when I first started everything. Because I knew I was going to do this. I knew I was going to make that goddamn mistake. Alright, this is a good example of all the instruments I need. So we're going to open this in a separate tab. Jazz Club. That's not what I meant to touch. Don't do that. Let's see. I should have just guided them to chime. I actually probably should have guided them to mezzo. Oh well. Because then mezzo could make the call since it's partly her server. I can't find a good stage. I think my favorite stage is like one of the first ones I looked at, which I'm not all that surprised by. Although I am seeing a good trend with these lights up here. That's a good one. This is a nice stage. Looks like I can generally boil this out to it needs a mic, some instruments set up, We're probably gonna set up a ghost. I want to do something silly. Let's pull it up as a reference, actually. What's the dang thing called? All that's in my head right now is Helltaker. Rats. It's gonna be over here. It's always over here. Oh, beans. And of course it's not over here today. Doon, 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 doon. There it is, mystery skulls. That's the dash gum word. These guys, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Open that up as a reference and close this. So yeah, I want to make ghosts like this. Except, Clark, I know you're listening. I need you to understand that because of you in Season 2 making the Cum Goblin Brigade, when I make these, I have to be very particular about not making them look too much like your fucking cum suits. But I love these little ghosts, and it's so maddening that these cute little ghosty dudes who are like, yay, look at it, look so cute, right? But if I make them, everyone's going to want to allude to Season 2 again. So if I'm not careful about how this goes and looks, I'm just going to end up with a big problem. What is this? Someone made a 3D variant? It looks really good. At least the pieces do. I kind of need to see it all in motion. That's one of the details that makes 3D look good. That's, I think, the best shot I've seen. Anyways, tangent. That's just a tangent. If you've never seen this animation, you need to go watch it. This song and this animation, the little series they've done with it, it's absolutely fantastic. Anyways, I just needed the ghosts. We're going to close this before I get any more distractions. That's not what I told you to... Give me back that tab. That's what I wanted to do. There. Now. These guys. These little guys are so cute, and we're definitely going to make our ghosts out of these guys. Okay. I kind of want to make just an asset set right now. So I've got the table. We can... Oh, you know what? Actually, while I'm on the topic of the table, I want to make a coffee cup. Set that on top. Bring that down. That should be a good size for a coffee cup. Now we're just going to... Forgot to use the tool. Just going to drag that over by one. Trim it down. Pull it up. Actually, we can do it even better by making this a little bit taller. And then we'll make this brown, the centerpiece. So even though it's also the bottom of the cup, because it's all tied together, it's just one block less. Easy effort, you know. And then we'll have the outside edges of the cup. I have a good idea. I have a really good idea. All right, you. Duplicate. Bring over. Next cup wall is getting prepped. I could do this with flatter pieces and just have like a texture for the walls of the cup, and it'd all boil out the same. So let's try that. Actually, no, I don't like that because that'll bleed into the other one, so I'd rather just make it out of blocks. That way I can at least take it. But yeah. Duplicate. What am I holding? I'm not holding the right one. That's what. Oh, I was. Okay. S. Bring it down. And duplicate. Oh, never mind, I didn't need to. That's what that was all about. Duplicate. Go ahead and make the handle. I think I want to make it on the outside. Go ahead and... Sounds like they're off to an adventure. Gonna center this. Duplicate. Move down to the bottom. We're gonna shorten this handle a little bit. Duplicate one more time. Move that to the center. Let's try both. Let's see. How do we feel about that? All this is, I'm definitely shrinking this side again one more time. I do kind of like that more than I think I will. I don't know. I feel like that's cuter. That's cuter. We're doing that. Why isn't it, It's all the same color. It's making it tricky to perceive. Weird. It's not letting me, Oh, is it control? Oh no, that is the half steps. I just felt like it was giving me more... Weird. I feel like it was giving me way more work a second ago. That means up something? I don't know, but I like that. That's cute. That's a cute little coffee cup. Like I said, this will have a brown interior. I can't really color change right now. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Make that orange. Yay. I realize this table is not really well done yet, but that's fine. I also kind of want to make a slice of cake, but I don't know that I feel like making another piece for this. I want to make my little ghosties. It shouldn't be too complex as it stands. Whee! Move you over here to play with. Let's see. So it's you. These guys are so cute. Look at them, they're so cute. I'm gonna find it really funny when Clark's like, "All right, let's watch this Clovercraft VOD," and it's just a podcast or like some. I wouldn't call this a podcast exactly, but it has that kind of vibe. That's how I feel about it. Very just pragmatic, talking my way through it, which I enjoy doing legitimately. I'll have to ask, or Clark, if you are paying attention, you'll have to tell me how you feel about this. If this was something you felt bored by, or if it was something entertaining to listen to. Because it should have a feel of basically being spoken to. I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing. I know it's not the vibe that he's looking, or is necessarily expected when pulling up Clovercraft. We're going to throw more eggs. This is nice. Anytime I'm like mentally in break mode, I can just grab some eggs and begin the process. It's really satisfying. Got 14 more. I don't have any seeds though. Otherwise I would breed them and make a real mess. It's fine, I don't really need it. Alright, so back to block bench. I'm just trying to decide, because I don't like the idea of them just being these one static blocks. But that's something too where it's like, when I look at these static blocks like this, my brain does not enjoy the fact that it is a block. So it just does not picture it working. But once you put everything together, things, they make a lot more sense. Bread? Or red? Bread? Let's see. I could make him the star shape. That gives him more edges, but also means that he's harder to draw on. It's a real pain, actually. Oh dear. That sounds important. Ah. He said we. Kuro should have someone there to pick it up. Sounds like an event. I'm gonna leave that for somebody else to discover. We are in make things mode. I'm gonna try this and see how it looks. See, every part of me wants to be able to take like edges off of these, so it's like so it becomes like a 6-sided shape, or 6. I guess add 2. I don't know. Look, the point was it doesn't have these corners. I don't know how well my mouse captures, but like take that off and cut it off like that. It'd be really nice. Well, there'd be a lot of really nice things you could do with these models if you could use more than Minecraft blocks. So this is a star shape that I was referring to. Give or take. It doesn't look like it's perfect. I'm not entirely sure why. Gosh darn it. Still being funky with it. I don't like... I know it's supposed to move on its axis, but I'd really like it to just stay the same. Just wish that the movement axis stayed the same instead of orienting to the rotation of the block, because it makes it so much harder to maneuver when this thing is moving at a 22-degree angle and like everything else. Yeah, this didn't work the way my brain wanted it to. Although it does give me an idea. If I duplicate, rotate. I did not wish to make that do that. I did this the wrong direction. That's what I was looking for. Vertices, connect that to that. Now we end up with a slightly pointy man with a flat surface. Is that better? I don't know if I'm just trying too hard to use as few blocks as possible. Would it look better? I had such an easier time with the shark. I don't know why. The shark just made a lot of sense to me. For how, like, complex I ended up making the shark, it's still all kind of just built on what I was doing. So everything made sense. One small cylinder boy? Oh my gosh, that's gotta be the toughest thing in the world. I'm getting pieces of it in my head, though. Like, I'm thinking about... So I make a second piece on top of this. And leave a gap. And then I make, like, 3 so I can make this, like, indent for the mouth. And then I can put, like, a tongue in there. So I have, like, I have a set of blocks that gives it some depth. Want to make the hands... I just don't know. I'm just debating if this is the route I want to take with this. I could use a set of 3 smaller blocks instead of having this, and I wouldn't have a clipping issue. Or as much of one. I guess it'd be the same. The clipping won't be an issue as long as I make the body relatively single tone. And given the look of these guys, I probably will. I'm probably going to make each Jazz Ghost a little different color, but that's all that really needs to change about them. They have just a heart built on them. It's not like indented or anything. Let's see. Alright. I'm going to start with this, and we'll see how we feel. But let's just keep moving. That's not what I meant to duplicate. I wasn't thinking about what I was actually clicked to. I wanted to do this. So this is the gap I was referring to. We'll set this up. We're just going to have an idea for this as well. So this is the full ghost size. Maybe one taller. We're going to duplicate this again. This made more sense when I was trying it in my head. I was like, I'm going to make shaved pieces. And my brain has now realized that I cannot scale this down by like a pixel the way I could the table. Size. Huh. That... See, it seemed clever in my head. Well, that kind of worked. Okay, with that, we can, like, make it that tall, do it again. Move it to center. Actually, should move. Oh, dear. Let's just undo that and then take all of these to center. Huh. Huh. Almost worked. You know, we were getting somewhere for a second, and now we've I thought I had something for a second when I was like, yeah, I'll hit the dink, tink, tink. Okay. Never mind. Because I moved that and I realized that this little divot was significantly smaller than this one. Which I guess I can just fix. I'm just going to take this top set. Move you away for a moment. Move you up a bit so we can see. Something's funky about this layout. If I settle you guys on top, that doesn't work. That looks funky. All right, we're gonna do this differently. These are definitely making this more difficult than it needs to be. I'm saving a single block with their existence, and it's probably doing more harm than good. Why did I not delete? Can I touch that, please? What are you deleting? What? Weirdo. Alright. Alright. We're going to do this the other way, which is to make a series of layers of blocks, because those will scale a little bit better. Probably could have just used the top one, but you know. So the depth only needs to go that far. Oh, you know what? That's why these all are the same color, because I keep using the duplicate tool. that is certainly making this a little more difficult, isn't it? Doo-dee-da. Oopsies. I was thinking about that, like, man, this is really hard to pick up on. So let's just give this its shape. Just give us a little bit of a mouth to play with. So we've got a square. We're just going to change this color to like silver or something. Just looks like such a flat... Oh, you know what? I know what it is. I have shading off. That'll help tremendously. Yeah, it looks so much better. I had shading off because I was doing coloring on a different piece. This one here, I'm not showing it to you. I'm not showing it to you because I know who's looking, Clark. Clark, you are the sole reason I have any hope in my dreams. When I do all these streams and I'm like talking and trying to be entertaining, it is purely for you, my friend. You beautiful bastard, it keeps me on my toes. I think the funniest part is that I'm going to forget everything I said during this stream, and Clark, you're going to be here writing down your notes. I'm going to get DM. Just like how you DM'd me about something from the last stream. I was just minding my own business, forgetting what I'd done and said, and you're like, you know you can just make ink. That was an ordeal trying to get that book, and it was all because I forgot that one custom recipe. Oh, jeez. Oh, vey. Ah! Wasn't paying attention. Yeah. I don't know. I was looking back into the individual, that one chatter who showed up. I was thinking about the something or another. Basically, I looked at their channel because I was trying to figure out a little bit because they were Spanish. So it occurred to me that some of it was probably like some of the feel from the conversation was from the language not translating, probably not being their primary is English. I mean, but when I clicked their channel to check, they're gone now. The first thing I forgot to do was mute whatever was the last stream. Thanks, Twitch. Oopsies. Anyways, I'm staring at a pillar, not thinking. That's what I mean when I say I go into... my brain goes in and out of work mode, and it does not suit the situation. Let's duplicate this. Shrink her down. Can I not... Is control the button? I thought it was shift. That's clearly a... Oh, okay, no. Okay, shift is halves, and then control is quarters. Huh. I don't know how I forgot that. But yeah, let's duplicate this and toss it in all the corners. All the corners. To help if I duplicated that. Can I make that 8.7? No, 8.7 is not where I wanted that to be. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We just never can have anything nice in this world. Let's just shrink that by a step. Nope, never mind. Who expected that to work? It wasn't me. Hey, now we got a little oval mouth. Ish. This is what I mean when I say like modeling and I just don't get along when I have to start thinking abstract. I don't know why the shark worked out. It just did. The more I do, the more my brain's like, we peaked. We need to stop and give it up. That's how it feels to be an amateur artist in general. It's not my fault. I'm gonna egg throw. Egg throw is entertaining. Eggies. Oh, I have eggs in my inventory. 6 more eggies. God, my PC is running properly again. I don't know what was up with it when I started. Let's see. Back to Little Ghost Man. Dibba-dooba-dooba-doom. Oh, shoot. That's been a conflict for a while, and it didn't even occur to me. We're just going to turn that music off. The Minecraft music, I mean. I have so many sounds always going when I'm doing like my solo and stuff when I'm offline. I forget that most people don't like hearing all of that junk all at once. It is called audio overstimulation. Something along those lines. It sounds pretty fancy when I say it like that. I just want to see. I pop it in a frame at ×4. Oh, that is not very big. Oh no, this entire idea might be boned before I start. Dooby-dooby-doo. That's right, the shark is at max size. It's just that you can't get it very big. You can make the dropped model pretty big. But it's still only about a block big. Beans. It's actually really troublesome. I didn't know I could change it in between the three. I feel like that's new. What does that mean? It's only in here. Oh, it's probably for... Yeah, I can't see it very well on this. If I had a more detailed or textured piece, it'd probably come through a little bit better. That's actually a big wall in what I'm trying to do here. These are nice. That actually makes this really difficult because this is now a whole... Yeah, these don't go any bigger, only smaller. Really? What the fuck was that sound? Someone just makes it one blump and it's done. I got 3 chickens from that. Nice. Oh no, I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. That's actually... Because like the table, right? I mean, I guess I can make it bigger. Oh, can I make it bigger? I mean, if that's the case, I'm definitely going to have to make these individual models. Let's start with the coffee table, since that's a more or less finished piece. Oh, dear. So 1, 4, 1. So for every 1 I increase these, this is increased by 4. So this would be 1, 2, 3. Never mind. Oh. That didn't work out at all. Oh, look at it go. Oh, it is not increasing relative to anything. What the hell? Did something not get grabbed? It feels like the... I've got what? 1, 2, 3... Oh, look, the dividend that's gone. There it goes. Oh, that did not work. Look at it go. It just disappears. Which basically means that if I want to do this... Okay. Let's see what it takes to make this table become a size-worthy table. This is no longer going to be a series of asset pieces, as I first need to discover if it's even plausible for me to accomplish this task in the first place. Okay, now when I size this up, everything should size up. So that would be the relation that it was supposed to look. Why do I have a tiny hole? Oh, what do I... Okay, I understand what's happening to an extent. Like, it makes sense when I see it happen. It's just that I wanted it to be super simple. You know, like I can make that big, In fact, making these right, it's just gonna grow in one direction, which is oh, this is an endeavor far more difficult than I expected. What if instead? The nice thing is that when I do this, it just returns to normal, so I'm warping it and then unwarping it without any issues. Let's just make a bigger version next to it so we have a reference piece. How's that? That sounds significantly more reasonable. So instead, you're just going to move to this back corner where I can look at you calmly and safely and work on my new Not You project. All my ambitions were nearly shot down. They might still be shot down legitimately. I wanted you to go to 4, to be honest. Just a clean 4 would be nice. In fact, a clean 3 would be nice. Not sure how tall's gonna have to be. We'll start there though. There, straight dead center. No, that's not dead center. That one's dead center. That north is dead center. This line is dead center. Oh, it's because this isn't even. No, it's dead center. Oh, wait. As we were, we make a new block. New block. Whee! Everything's fine. It's hunky-dory even. Beautiful situation. Not at all. Not at all an issue. I should be a decent size. I want to see how big this gets. That's a reasonably sized table. It's now the size of a block tall, so half of the body. That makes enough sense. You're talking about a small jazz table that we can stand at, since we're probably not going to use chairs. Alright. So now we're just going to rotate you so you're 90 degrees. So that when you put on the ground, it's all fantastic, hunky and dory. I shouldn't have touched that one. Just... Nope. This one. Lift you until you're just a little bit up and above. Actually gonna pull you down. I have a good idea for this part though, right? Because like, we have this item frame situation. It sucks to have an item frame visible, especially if we're gonna make like a carpeted floor. We have a great way around that. You see, we can we're just gonna add a block. I know that this tabletop certainly isn't tabletop yet. It's just kind of a wiglet. That's fine, because I wanted to express this idea. Where we're going to take this block, right? Fancy little block. Stretched out probably like this big. We're just going to make this cover the whole flooring. Why are we doing this? Well, the answer's simple. We're going to make a makeshift carpet piece. So now we just take this over to the display. As you can see, when the table's sitting on the ground, it looks like it's got a floor. And when I add a carpeted texture to it that's identical to the Minecraft carpet texture, easy peasy, you can't tell that there's an item frame there. It's my secret trick to get around the fact that this isn't going to get indented anymore, since it's too small to get away with it. I could make this a bit taller. I did not mean to do that in time for this zombie? Sorry, it just clicked in my head that I've been listening to a zombie groan, and I don't know from where the zombie is groaning. What in the hell? Wait, I'm gonna do a quick investigation.
Die.
It's not like in the house, right? I feel like Lotus is gonna be mad when I have introduced a full jazz bar into their house. There. Oh, we'll see, we'll see. Where is this zombie? I guess I'm probably this close to a cave. But we have Kyra all alone again. Always fun to give
They're gonna hate me
Kyra
when
a
I
jump
take
scare.
all the iron. I
Oh.
just need so much iron for this project.
Oh, I see.
Not like a ton,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna at least need enough for a couple rails. At least a good
Couple.
stack.
A stack of rails. That's a fair bit of iron.
Share, and mate.
Oh dear.
There's something else that's required for a. They
Doors.
got a home, right?
Doors, I believe it is. They need doors. That might be older Minecraft, but I believe they need.
Let me expand.
This looks good. Anyways,
That to stick. Makes a pick. Diamond to stick.
In a really bad place!
Hey,
In a really bad place. My stuff is
Oh,
gone.
no. Oh, no.
Hey, guess what?
What?
My stuff is there too.
Oh,
By that I
no!
mean
Did you jump after me?
I slipped. So
sounds like something funny happened.
so
My
we need.
cool sword!
No, no, we're fine, we're fine. We just have to go. Wait. Didn't you make a Kira, didn't you make a tunnel all the way down there
Which
to the
way?
skulker, to the stuff that's in Ed's, to the fucking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we need to go.
Somewhere down here.
What
There it
in
is.
the hell?
Where it is.
I've gotten distracted from my
Actually,
original
I know a
project.
better
I
way.
understand, but I just want to know what's going on now.
You know a better way?
Okay.
Looks like the start
This is
of
You
a
wanna
set
go
of
straight to
rooms
hell?
and or a home for me. Haha, funny.
We'll actually need the protection.
Yeah, I've got no help.
Let's see.
I got no equipment.
I
yeah,
also have no equipment.
Come on in. We don't want to lose you.
I don't have much
Hey,
to
B-Bug.
give. Otherwise, I would.
Yes, come on.
Wait, there.
I didn't do that. Did you see him do it? No, I didn't see him do it. Alright, well, that was entertaining. Any other day I would follow them around, but I think I'm trying to lay off for a day or two. Do very little for all that. Do I still have that book prepped? Which one is it? I need to write in this diary anyways. Let's go ahead and do that. What happened? Oh dear, last session was so... a lot of nothing. I can't remember much of anything that happened. That's a hard one.
Look, it was a very moist cave.
This
Well,
one
we're
should
way above
be...
it, 'cause we
yeah.
were lost. We're less lost now, but
Because we're here. Where's this way? This way. Come on, come on, come on.
This is the hole.
Hour left
Yeah.
in the
So
session.
you just decided to venture there, or
No,
is there a
Well,
reason?
we were working on the teleporter for the Why did he
Like,
block up
it's
this
been
hole? Kira. Okay, we gotta get out. I'm having.
Again, it's like
Too many
stuff
people
that
in
I
the
would do, but I didn't do it. What's up with these tripwires? Where did Emrith go? Fee fi fo fum.
I am.
I am too.
There's
Where,
Emrith.
where'd Kira go?
Probably dead.
Right here? Oh, Kira. I don't know.
Yeah,
Some other way.
I
Probably
guess, but well, heck. What do we do,
Okay.
Kuro?
Let's go back in the hole. Let's go
This is
back.
becoming a lot of chickens.
Okay.
There's just gonna come a day where I let them loose in Lotus's house, and Lotus gets very mad at me. Arrgh. I'm so sad that these blocks can't be near as big as I thought they could.
I didn't mean to fall down here.
We'll make that even, so it's just easier to work with. I didn't mean to make it uneven, just wasn't thinking about it. Alright, well, let's get this table done. We'll finish the table once I've got that much experience on my plate, since this is going to be a single set piece instead. I'll go ahead and give it more to work with. 14. Oh, okay. I wasn't really thinking about how big I had made it, like relatively. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen if I wasn't thinking about it. That looks about correct. I'm not good at the whole make it a square thing, you know? Rectangles are easy, squares are not. You know what would work pretty well? It's just bringing this down to the grid. Using the grid as a reference point. There we go. That's a square. Now we're just gonna duplicate that boy. That's not duplicate. Duplicate that boy. Rotate that boy. And cry as we continuously play this game of Move the Boy. Try very hard to... so hard to perceive exactly what the center point is. If I copy, so what is 2 changing? No. Oh, we'll see. We'll try to 10.5. 10.5. Position for 1.75. Well, that's not correct. That's all I needed to know. I was hoping that just by mimicking the position, I could just make it work. Unfortunately, that is not how that works. Let's make that a 45. I'm so bad at this. So this boy needs to move a little bit to the right. A little bit up. This is not working. I'm trying so hard. I just know that Clark's gonna watch this whole thing, and the whole time he's gonna be taking notes of what I do and don't understand, and he's just gonna throw it all at me, and I'm gonna cry, and then I'm gonna do things with the information, and I'm gonna cry. I hate being a growing artist. Just want to be done with it. All right, we'll duplicate. I think that works. Rotate to 22. Damn it. We're just going to test something real fast here. I'm going to lock you two, right? If I take these and I say position, I don't know, I can move them all as a clump. Okay. I'm testing this because I've had it do it before. Like if I make a new cube and I rotate it, it rotates off of that pivot point. So if I do duplicate, rotate, duplicate, sounds like he's talking to his chat. Nope. But this hasn't actually solved the issue. I've got these three vertices connected, but I could do that here with the same effort. Okay, let's try this a different way. Whee! Off. Huh? How the fuck did I do that? I didn't think I could do that. The fuck did I do? I thought I could only have one rotation. First, what just happened? That's just not supposed to work like that. It's supposed to tell me don't do it, but it just... What the fuck? I've never done that. I don't think I want to play with that much rotational vertice since this is a cube. If it was a... Man, circles are so much better. Mind you, if I were to play with circles, I'd only end up with Virtua Fighter looking figures anyways. Maybe it's not that big a deal. I guess these are still cubes-ish. They can have more sides. That looks really good, actually. That's not what comes to my mind. This is what comes to my mind. I wonder if Minecraft would have taken off if it had this many sides to its cubes instead. I know it's not cubes at that point, but don't worry about it. It's not to say that this looks bad. It's to say that calling it be gone really takes away from the fact that what this is trying to do is use limited technology to accomplish things, and polygons were by all means an aesthetic. Like, say what you will about that smooth polygon look. This looks pretty good. I mean, the face needs some work. Faces just don't come out well in polygons. But like the body and such, that works really well. And really, it tells you exactly what's happening. And because the body's been attached to polygons instead of abstract human bodies, it's actually, I believe, more accurate hitbox-wise than like here, where his jaw took a hit, in a sense, to this kick. But it's his hands that are in the hitbox zone. Anyways, distracted. The intention... I have no idea how I accomplished... Whoa. Wait, where'd the one block go? We usually playing Tetris. Okay, yeah, that's not... I have no idea what I did to do that to the block. Like, when you look at the rotation I had, it was like... All three had a rotational value, and it was something really weird. There. What have I done? How am I doing that? Yeah, and then the game throws it away like, wait a minute, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Clark, if you can figure out what's happening, this could be a tool for you to use. Because, like, that's got a really funky look to it. That's got to be useful in a lot of ways. Anyways, I once again lost my train of thought. Okay, try this again. We're going to make a new block. We're just going to attach it straight to the center. Now, when I rotate, perfect. We're just going to duplicate this, rotate it, duplicate that. Nope. Duplicate this, rotate it, duplicate this, rotate it. That's the effect we were trying to create here. Now, with that said and done, I can take the size of block A on this. I'm going to delete this set. Now that we've proven that that works, I'm going to delete these rotated and very difficult to work with pieces. And we're just going to move you so that you're centered up on this little line here. I don't know how well I can accomplish this task. That's not center. That should be centered. Oh, I've got a better visual here. Yeah, now when I rotate it, yeah, there we go. Now, oh, stuff like this makes me feel like I'm really learning this shit. I don't feel like that did it exactly perfectly, but it's close enough. Oh, that does such weird shit. Finally, my star table is complete. I will now move it around to my whimsy. My Timsy whimsy. The value here is that I can move these stupid fucking angled blocks as if they weren't angled. Do do do. No 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 no. I might play with that. We will see. For now, the main priority is making this. Let's see, so that's just a little over a block, which is actually probably perfect. Okay. So yeah, we can make individual items, but they have to be huge. I don't think it's feasible for me to try and make a template piece, especially after trying to upscale one. Oh, that did not go well. Like, my original idea was to make like a sprite sheet, essentially. I just load in the model. Like, alright, now this, cut it aside, make it big, be good. Make it big turns out to be a significantly more challenging prospect than I expected it to be. Alright, well, now that I've successfully made this table have reasonable proportions. Oh, it's killing me trying to make that thing line up. Okay. Okay, that is the hardest part of this entire situation accomplished. Now I just gotta make this again. I don't know if I want this to be big. I mean, I feel like I could just take this cup and be happy. I think I'm gonna just take the cup directly rather than try and make a new one. So I'm just gonna slide this aside. Please stick everything. Perfect. Once I have it on the table, I can discern if I need to upscale it at all, but I can upscale it more directly. That's not what I meant to do. I think it needs upscaled, which means we're just going to take each piece individually and just say, I don't know, like 3. It's going to look silly at first. So everything just kind of... There's going to be a piece of this I'm definitely going to need to change. Oh boy. How about this? Let's just pull this apart a little bit. Once you've upscaled it on the 2 sides that matter. Sounds like they've been up to something very interesting. All right. Expand the size. Well, since it's bigger... Oi, I told you to loop that flippin' video. It wasn't now. Gonna throw eggs again. I love the implication that the jazz bar construction for today has just been chickens. Just chickens have been exponentially growing. Alright, back to progress. Actually, we can move this and still use it. Just gonna move that up, and then we'll just make this a little bit longer. That would be the intelligent way to use my blocks. Duplicate, move up, This is the wrong way around. Hey, hey, hey. Isn't that fun? Isn't that just fun? There we go. Now it's lined up. Now it's lined up. Now it's lined up. I cry inside. Alright, we're gonna make a saucer next. Saucer should be about that tall. Like how I move this thing up and I'm like, oh, it's still pretty big. Now it's not on the table. There we go. Now let's make this saucer a little bit bigger. That should be a good size. Jazz bar. Should I hand? One second. We're gonna switch back. I'm gonna hand them a chunk ton of chicken.
Are they doing anything for you?
Oh, I mean, I'm regaining hunger, but okay, I'm good. I still have one potato left.
Good. Do you need some bread?
I mean, there's still food in this chest. I think.
Oh, okay.
Now that I remember. Oh, thank you for the for the meat. Wobbles.
Wobble's just pelting us with raw chicken.
That's not raw.
Oh, is it cooked?
How dare you? Look at all of these chicken
Quick
babies.
question. Do I make a chest full of nether stuff, or do I just flat out make a potion ingredients chest?
Is there a reason we can't do both? For organization's sake? Are we gonna have enough stuff?
What
for
are you
both?
doing?
I would do both personally.
That's a good point. I'll think about it.
Yeah. I would, well, actually, I would just put them in the same thing, honestly. Yeah, if we're not gonna have enough to do both. That is what I would
Another
do.
of the same.
I love the stupid shit. It's so much fun. Just being completely off the wall.
I got the same talking points. Are you getting anything fun?
I'm not getting anything.
Can I help you?
I'm gonna go back to doing what I was doing.
Oh, do we have any wood?
No, actually, I might go up and farm some really quick because I think that needs to be done.
Yeah, I need a shit ton more sticks.
Okay, cool. I am going to take my happy ass up to the tree farm then.
Sounds good. I'm gonna
be replenished eventually.
Chickens. Chickens. Game? Oh boy. It's fine, it's just lag. Alright, let's switch us back over to block bench, or that tab at least. I was trying to, I didn't say that, I didn't verbally express it again. I was trying to get a feel for what all tends to be on these tables. Wine glasses, and I guess jazz bars are all about snazzy foods. It's fine, coffee cup makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna make a cheesecake is what the goal here is. Don't know how well I can translate that with my abilities, but we're going to try. Why is this gotta be on the wall? It can be on the floor. Mode, preview scene. God, don't know what that was all about, or what that all does. Tab overview, don't need that. Resize them both direct. That's a thing? Is that a thing? That's a thing? That's a thing, isn't it? Hi, Clark. I suppose this also shows up on your list of crimes. Oh, I'm not good at this. Let's see. Anyways. Duplicate. It's always a Tuesday. Words to live by. You're struggling with that. Mother.
Don't worry. Don't worry. The chicken is just going up into
Hey, we dropped off some of your stuff
Lotus's
in your
house.
chest.
Thank you.
Cow?
Appreciate it.
I think Kuro has the rest of your armor.
I put it in your chest
Kuro has released a damn chicken.
because I thought it was mine because I don't pay attention to the enchantments I have.
Dang, this voice is trying real hard, man. I mean, I'm not really having a problem.
You got guys back there.
The hell?
I mean, I feel
You're
like you should.
extremely echoey, by the way.
Oh,
You know,
I'm
Kira, I think
struggling to
we
shoot
should
because,
call you Kira too.
as it turns out,
Why am
it's
I
laggy for me.
So that way, when you grow up, you can evolve into Kira 1.
No, I'd be Kira Black.
Wouldn't it go the other way? That like whenever you evolve from.
Or I just
one
can't
into
damage
two?
because of weakness.
So
I don't
what
know how
you're
weakness
saying
applies
is
to
that
bows.
Kira 2 and Kira 3 are better than Kira 1.
Yeah, that's what I think.
There we go.
Kira negative.
I swear that was closed just a split second ago.
Okay, but if it's -1, is that gonna do like the thing it does on old consoles where it wraps back around to 255?
Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
so that's Kira, negative, Kira 255. Okay.
Is that glitch Kira that displays as a is an incorrect character and then a 5, but it's actually the best one?
And it's
And
Kira
Kira
0.
and Kira 0.5. How about that? How about that?
I don't like decimals. I prefer fractions.
Yeah, I don't like decimals. It's...
Is this like Lion King? Or wait, no. Does that mean that you're going full cowl?
Oh my god.
What are the United States? But we only have.
I'm very
We
ready.
only have Greater Pangea. We only have
Fuck.
Greater Pangea.
That was me.
Though.
Yeah, I think there's like.
And Australia. And Antarctica.
And Ornithia. Someone needs to make a map.
Ah, chickens. Chickens. I like how I complained about the cows, but then I've got this chicken room.
Yeah.
What's
Hi.
y'all
Yeah,
good?
you guys definitely missed an adventure.
We brushed with death. Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, no, we did the same thing, but we brushed a lot
Except people
closer.
die.
Oh, I more than brushed. I smacked right into it multiple times.
Yeah.
Good
Anyways,
news is we
as
know
we
where
were.
Gordon's at. Bad news is we led it back to Ed's home.
I said V. Alright, saucer plate is... Well... You need to... Very confused. Why do you have to be this way? Everything else is perfect. And then there's you. I'm mad. How do I go any further? Is it? Nope. 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 Take me back. I know it's gonna... Mother... Son of a... Hear me out. Nope. Son of a... Stop. Yeah. I did it. I hate it. I didn't think I could do in-betweens of the in-betweens. What are you looking at? Hi, doggy. His dog. I'm now petting dog. This will take a second. He likes attention. I know your dad went off to a concert. Sad doggy is now here. Has it been that snappy this whole time? It's smooth on my end. I just saw the stream and it was pretty choppy. Is that just my end, or is that just how the whole stream's been? Am I dropping frames? No? I feel... yeah, it's concerning. Gonna change this to silver. Oh dear. Raise this up a little bit. Shrink it down. What?
Lotus, stop having a gay panic and use your words.
Wobbles?
I think that means something else.
What did I...
Betrayed me?
You have betrayed me.
Bet-rated?
Focuses. What? What the ghost doing?
What the
People need
ghost
to start
doing?
using their words.
Truly the question.
Lotus Jr.?
Wobbles is also confused.
Lotus Jr.? Where?
Lotus Jr. Lotus, are you pregnant? Are you
No!
pregnant? Did
you
Wobbles
Dante?
did Wobbles get you pregnant?
Whoa!
No.
Pregnant?
No.
Wait,
no.
Lotus.
No. Somebody.
Did you get
okay.
Wobbles pregnant?
I don't think that's possible. No. So there was a fucking, like, a frog just appeared and it was named Lotus Jr. and I got really happy, and then all of a sudden the sword appeared out of nowhere, like a netherite sword, and killed it, and Lotus Jr. is dead, and it had to be a ghost.
I mean, does Wobbles even own a sword?
Wibbles! Wobbles!
I'm
Wibbly
confirmed
wobbly.
that there aren't just a million ghosts.
Are you sure this wasn't just a hot
actually
dog
such a good
delirium
point, like-
hallucination?
It's like there could be like many multiple ghosts and we would just have no idea.
There could be infinite invisible Hitlers in all directions.
Oof.
You ever think about that?
Right
There'd
now?
be no way to know. Right now, all around us.
Thank God, let's not canonize Hitler in Clovercraft.
Hey, Wobbles, you want to talk about what's going on?
Also, I don't own a sword, man.
I've been working. So
Well, you haven't been working out. We can see what through you. You really need to put on more muscle.
It's not how
You've
that
been
works.
working on what?
Oh yeah, the thingy. Follow the dog. Also, you don't have to hold the dog by this asshole. Chickens!
That's a lot of chickens.
Oh,
It's very loud.
Jesus Christ. That's
Well, this is
chicken
new.
room?
No, the chicken room's been a thing. Have you been doing anything besides the chickens?
Anything besides chicken.
Did anybody else hear the creeper hiss, or was it just me?
It's just you.
Don't have any other signs.
Oh boy. Okay.
The chicken room's kind of surreal in a way.
Don't you think?
I
been
think
a
they should
thing
put
for,
in the
like,
meat
normal.
grinder.
I guess I just haven't been here.
I tried.
least in
and
this
then more
room.
showed up. Please do not do it.
I don't want to let any chickens out.
Crunch. Crunch.
So cute.
Stop!
Crunching them?
Yeah, I'm grinding them into paste.
Is Sandy grinding again?
I'm grinding the chicken into paste.
This is
Where?
But yeah, this is
The chickens are working?
Yeah, look at them. They're busy.
They don't have hands.
Are you
Keep the door
unionized?
closed
Can
so
I
we don't
be a
have
rep?
chickens everywhere. Oh god.
That's why I did that. My children!
Invasive species.
The second they step outside of the room, you can kill them. By the way.
Okay,
Ow!
well, I
I think I
intend
can
to,
kill them
so-
regardless, probably.
Wait, no, don't kill these.
Why?
These are my friends.
One's
They shouldn't have gone out of
Very
the
gross.
room.
These are mine.
One is those ones are Kuro's.
Oh, those ones, yeah.
Hero Mama Duck moment.
Sandy, you want to give me a hit?
Are you asking Sandy
with,
for
like
head?
a sword or?
Jesus, this became a whole mess.
Dude, I feel
Oh,
it's so fucking.
Hetero.
You're
You
here
hit.
to speak another language.
Guys, I feel so betrayed right now.
Why?
By whom? Oh, Wobbles.
Wait,
by
the hot
whoever-
dog said that you'd be betrayed.
What?
The hot dog
No.
is speaking truth.
I don't think
That's
it meant
true.
that it was
Put
gonna
the
show
hot
me a
dog in your
frog-
mouth.
No. Shut up.
Put
I
the
don't-
hot dog.
No. I don't think it meant, hey, we're gonna make a frog magically appear and then kill it in front of you.
The hot dog said that you'd be betrayed, though. You were gifted a baby.
Wait,
Are
I
they
did that
working
yell?
on Ghost Jazz? It will be ready soon?
Wait,
Who is
wait,
working
if this
on-
was a magic appearing baby and Easter is soon, then
Is that
that
true?
means
No.
Wait.
No,
Which one? Which one is
It'll
Mary?
just come back after 3 days.
yeah, it's fine. The baby will be born again, and we can celebrate by eating
my
frog
God.
eggs.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait.
That's how it works.
Wait, does that mean that Lotus Jr. is the son of God the horse?
It
Maybe.
depends
I
on
don't-
depends on what denomination you are. The beliefs are nuanced.
Yeah, I mean, I don't follow the horse, you know.
Ed. So, I don't even know how to go. Never mind.
He wants to ask you religious. He wants to ask you questions about your religion.
Yeah, I've got some. Do you need like a log or?
How did I get dragged into this? I was trying so hard to focus
my
entirely
God,
on
the One Piece.
That yell,
just
though.
The One
make a
Piece is
thing,
real!
make a thing, and
Well,
just
I
making
think
a
that's
table.
down
I've spent
here.
3 hours
Down in
making
the
a
Great
table.
Hall.
I've spent 3 hours making a
All
table. I
the
haven't
way
even colored it. I'm so bad at this.
Someone took the wood.
Could I have another piece?
Ah.
Someone took his wood.
Go in the wood chest, dude.
Wood chest is like fucking devoid of wood.
Oh, it kinda is, yeah, actually.
False advertisement.
I just
No
put
wood in the
more.
wood
I just put more in there, and I'm gonna go and chop some more now.
What are you talking about? There's a piece of wood right here. It's right here.
Oh,
I'm gonna
See?
collect some more chickens since they stole and killed my chickens. This does not produce very many
Oh, yeah.
eggs.
Yeah, it's right here. We got two.
There's two.
Yeah, he's holding up. Just
Okay.
yeah, just touch the pigman's crotch. Also, Sandy, have you found the Queen's proper portrait?
Well, no, or else I would have replaced it.
I mean,
I went on a whole,
you went on a hole?
on a whole excavation the other day with Ruka to try and find it.
I don't think excavation.
So mad. I had so many more chickens, and then
I was
son of a.
excavating things, but
I think what you went on now was an excavation.
I'm not really all that mad. I just think it's funny to act it.
How enchanted is you?
Probably will clean these guys out. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I just think it's funny to keep harvesting and creating just keep creating chickens.
In the hole.
I lost track. I zoned entirely out there. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you are blind, yeah.
Switching back to block bench. We got about 15 minutes. Let's try to get this cake done. So we're gonna increase your size a little bit, both directions, and up. Duplicate, shift back, S. I could make this a croissant instead. I feel like croissant would be easier to create. I'm gonna make croissant. Croissant sounds more entertaining now. That's the shape I'm looking for. Do 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 do. Do do do. One croissant. Oh my god. I could do more, but I'll be honest with you, I want to try and get this done here very fast. So, first things first, let's just get rid of these. Doot. 29 blocks, that's not too bad. Switch over to paint. I forgot to do the thing. Whee! Now. Create texture. Should be 64. I'm kind of landing what I'm after, but not. Not looking for a tiki. I said Hades. I want the I want Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. This did not come up with anything I was after. What is it called? Lounge. I think it's the lounge. This is what I was looking for. This did not give me what I was into. That probably didn't make sense. This is not the aesthetic I was trying to find. That's a lot of vertices. Oh my god. How much coloring can I... Oh, this is some very crude coloring for these. Huh. That's not a big deal, actually. I'm immediately hitting fucking artist block. I hate it. I hate it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. The shark went so smoothly. It all made sense. I did it real easy. Something about this just makes me go, nyeh. It's too dark. That's better. I know I'm hitting the croissant, but I don't really mind yet. Then we're going to give this a lighter tone in the center. You know what would be good is a floral pattern, but I don't know that I want to try and do that. I should give this a dark tone for the edge. Sounds like everyone's hopping off. This is making me angry.
Robin.
Robin.
Ooh,
Yeah,
whoa.
What did you? How did you broaden
Why
the
is the game doing
scientific
that?
field with 2 birds?
Whew.
See, I put him in a cage. They wanted to go into.
Right.
And even though I told it to loop, it is shifted forward in music again. Stop it. Anyways, that is going to be all from me today. Let's just turn this music back up to 22. I hope that this is still entertaining. I don't know how many times I'm going to do this. I don't necessarily intend to try and do more. I just knew that I needed to take some time to do at least a little bit, because those other tabs are dedicated to other projects, and I need to get those done. But I've been struggling with that. And then same thing with these tables. I want to make this jazz bar. Oh, it's such a pain in the ass that I can't do it all in one gigantic piece, but I'm not necessarily surprised. The idea is going to be that once I get done with this, and they, I set up, especially this arch needs to be important, is I can start talking to people. That's one of the things I thought of. I think will be obtaining for the character is that I can only speak in certain locations. I know why I spoke in politics. I had a reason for that, and I intend to replicate it. But outside of politics, it's going to be here and most likely nowhere else. Depends on what we see. There'll be certain situations that'll incite it, essentially. I'll keep an eye out for them. But that is that all for today, or do I want to do something a little different? Kind of want to do something engaging. Give me 1 second. Steam isn't even open. Let's hop off for now, just so that we're not dealing with that, and to take some strain off the computer, because it is not happy at all today. I don't know what's going on, because it was on not too long ago, like before stream, and it wasn't doing anything funky. Because I streamed last night, and I don't think I had any issues. Although, I guess looking at stream now, it's not giving me any funky stuff either, so I don't know what happened there for a little bit. One of the times I looked over at Twitch, it was very choppy for seemingly no reason.